What's up, you guys? My name is Yowie Overgun. I am a student here at JTech Institute here in Jacksonville, Florida. Today I'm going to be going over pretty much the DLC for this Chevy Aveo LT. Basically what a DLC is. Sorry about that, I had a little interruption. Anyway, basically what a DLC is it's a data link connector. So it has some pins on it that you can use an oscilloscope. You can plug it up into the car. You can run a few tests, see how well the car is functioning while it's on or while it's off. You know, it's for this Chevy Aveo LT. It's pretty much about a good left few ways away from the steering column. This is, I don't know if you guys can see that. But that right there, this wonderful piece of technology, that is the DLC, or the data link connector for this car. As you can pretty much tell, it's pretty much about under the steering column and all that. So I'm gonna run a few tests, see what we can get from the power, see what the battery voltage is on here, and pretty much see if the grounds are any good. So, all right, next we're going to be using this digital multimeter. We're going to run a few tests on the DLC, see if we get any good power off of it, see if we can find the power on it, see if it's good enough, and see if we can get a good ground off of this as well. Alright guys, so right now, in order to test the power, what you want to do is find a good ground for the black test lead, whether it be on the frame of the car or the rubber. Once you get that, you go ahead and just put that red test lead on the 16th hole, and you get a good hopefully you get a good ground and you get a solid connection. Right now I am reading at 11.8 volts, and it's still kind of climbing. 11.9, well, but yep, 11.9. That's what we got for the power, for the battery voltage on this DLC. Next, we're gonna test the ground. I forgot to mention this earlier, but we're looking for the battery voltage. You usually want to go to the 16th pin, the 16th connector pin on this DLC. That'll be right there. Hopefully you guys can see that. And then looking for the ground, you'd want to go to the 4th and 5th connector pins and basically just probe those together at the same time as well. Hope you get a good reading off of it. Realistically, when you do this, you don't want anything more than 0.5 volts, because these are grounds, so you get anything higher than that, you might have a problem. Yep, right now I am getting nothing more than about 0.2 millivolts, so that'll probably equate to like a good 0.002 volts. And yeah, that's... oh wait, this is in DC. Okay. Sorry about that. It was in DC. It was not on AC voltage. We're looking for AC voltage here. Alright, there we go. So when I switch it to the correct voltage reading, that'll be AC. I'm getting a good 0.006 volts off of here. So we're still in the clear. So yep, that's basically that's those are the kinds of reading you're looking for. You want around a good 12 volts on the power side, which will be the 16th connector pin for this DLC, and then you'd want nothing less than 0.5 volts for the ground on this DLC, and we got a lot less than that. So this DLC is pretty good. Thanks for watching. Thanks. All right, guys, I'm back with this yellow International truck. I'm gonna be testing the DLC on this one, and this one is a 9-pin DLC connector. Unlike the other one that I just showed you, that one has 16 different pins on it. This one has 9 on it. All right. Basically, we're going to be running through pretty much the same steps as before. Except we're not going to be looking for power this time. We're just going to look for ground on the terminals C and D. See if those are good to go. Yeah, I'll get back to you guys. All right, guys, we're back. We're gonna find ourselves a good ground. We can just use the rubber from this door. Then we can put this on the connector pin of C. After that, we should be getting a good reading. Should be getting around a good 2.5 volts, but as you can see, we're clearly not there. This is very, very low. Hold on. All right, so we're playing around with it for a little while. Don't know what's going on. I guess it's just not a very good ground because we're still a lot lower than where we're supposed to be. This is 0.014 volts. We're supposed to be having 2.5 volts at least, or somewhere around that ballpark, but we are nowhere near there. Next, I'm gonna check the resistance because this doesn't seem to be a good ground to use. All right, so I've connected both test leads to terminals C's and D after disconnecting the battery. Right now, we're getting about a good somewhere around, I guess I'd say 70 ohms, somewhere around that ballpark. It's fluctuating a lot, so I'm just gonna give it some time. Hopefully it finds a steady place to be at. All right, we're back after about a good minute after waiting for this to steady itself. Right now we're looking at a good, I'd say 65. It's fluctuating a lot and very rapidly, so I'm just gonna say it's about a good 65 ohms. That's actually a pretty good pretty good resistance there. So yeah, that was me struggling with this truck. This is an international what is this? Transstar. Yep, an international Transstar. So anyway, thank you for bearing with me. Hope to see you in the next video.